What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Griffo out here with another gaming video. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to triangulate with only 2 pearl throws. So let's get into the video. First thing you want to do is you want to get yourself a set distance. So for me, I'm using 32 blocks, which is 2 chunks. So I'm going to turn on chunk borders so I can see. I'm going to stand in the corner of a chunk, get some red wool so I know. Don't have to do this in the game, obviously, you know, this is just me. And you get your eye. Fuck off. Get the hell out of here. I want to see which way it goes. So it's going that way. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to... what am I going to do? I'll do it with these. I think this will work, low-key. So I'm going to throw this. Oh, it's going that way. No. I'll do it on this side then. Actually, that would be the smart thing to do. I do it in this corner of the chunk. So what we're going to do is going to throw that. Well, first thing you want to do is you want to get your FOV low so it's easier. You press F3, look at the angle. The angle is this thing up here. So this, we're taking it from the 0. And because we're going in like the negative angle, it's just going to have to do it in reverse. It's the same principle. So we're going to throw our eye and we're going to look at it. We're going to look and line it up. Keep that angle. We get minus 10.1. So we're going to write that down, minus 10.1. Oh, it's just 10.1. Don't really matter, you know. We'll put minus 10.1 so we can make sure the angles are correct. So now we're going to get our pad. So we're going to draw on like so. And then I'm going to head to friggin' this. I think when I had this one, I might do. I mean, I kind of prefer doing this. So this is going to draw our triangle. This is going to be 32 blocks because it's a chunk. And then we're going to take from this one. So this is like, imagine this is like the angle. This is the straight. This is 0 degrees. And then we're looking, and we got this angle here. So like, if I do it better, this angle here was 10.1. We've also got to take this, which is 90. So the entire angle here is going to be 90 plus 10.1, which is pretty easy. 100.1. So then we're going to move over to the next one. So we're going to go 32 blocks. So this is, this is 16 blocks. This is 32 blocks. Do the same thing, throw the eye, check it, line it up, check the angle this time, 11.4, well, minus 11.4. So write that down, and then when you think about it, this is like the, like this is that angle, shit, is that angle, and this is 11.4 right here, but we want this angle. So angles, we know angles in a triangle, that's a 90, so we just do 90 minus 11.4, and we get freaking, what, 88.6. Whip out my calculator IRL, just check this. 78.6, because I'm a retard, bro. 78.6. Now we've got all the information we need. This is it now. Obviously, when we get, we're going to take our coordinates, but we'll do that in a minute because it's not necessary right now. Actually, we'll take the coordinates. We only need this coordinate here because it's like the hypotenuse. So we'll take this, and what are our coordinates? Minus 159 and then 656, which you see up here. We don't take this one. This is the y-axis. This is how high you are. That don't matter. We're just taking these. I'm not going to do decimal points, I don't think, because I don't need it. So minus 1.5. And we'll round up there. So we'll do, what is it? Minus 160 and 656. That's our coordinates. Okay. Now what the hell's that bunny doing? Anyway, so now we've got our angles. Now what we're going to do is we're going to find this unknown angle here, which we call x. Basic GCSE rule, angles in a triangle add to 180. So it's 180 minus 10. 100.1 add 78.6. So that's going to give us that unknown angle of x, which is going to give us 100.1 add 78.6. Make sure I put brackets around that. 1.3. It's going to be a small number because it's obviously, you know, very far away. So we'll call this is our angle x is 1.3. So now we've got everything we need to know. I'll use the rules. Sine A, I think it's the sine rule, over A equals sine B over B. What do these A's and B's represent? They represent, lowercase represents a side, and then the uppercase represents the respective sides opposite angles. So for example, this can be side A, so 32 is side A, and its respective opposite angles, opposite it is angle X, which is 1.3, so sine 1.3. We're working in degrees, we're not working in radians because we're not neeks. Then I want this length because when you think about it, when we get this length, that's like the hypotenuse of the right angle triangle we're going to use to find the actual coordinates. So we're going to take this length here. So the opposite angle of it is the 101. Like this is B, and that means this is capital B. So it can be sine of 100.1 over B, which is this length here. And we cross multiply to simplify it. So it's B sine 1.3 equals 32 sine 101, which is us B equals 32 times sine 100.1 over sine 1.3. Put that in our calculator because I'm not doing that in my head. 100.1 over sine 1.3 gives us, it's going to give us a very big number. Obviously the thing is very far away. It gives us 1,389 rounded to 4 significant figures. So that's how far away. That's our B length. So now we know how far away this triangle is, but we don't actually know like how much it is on the x-axis, how much it is on the y-axis. First thing we do want to look at though before we freaking do that is what direction are we facing? Because for example, we're not necessarily like looking, you know, in the direction you think. Thankfully we are, so we're looking in the positive z, as you can see by this up here, and then the positive x. So we're in the positive quadrant, which is flipping stupid because it's different, obviously. Who the hell is that? So it's like positive, which means it's good. We don't have to bring in negative signs anyway. So now we've got this, which is our hypotenuse, 1389, and you're like, how the hell do we find the rest of the lengths? Well, we've got an angle. We know we've got an angle. It's this angle here because that's our length, 78.6. We're just like sort of filling in the right angle triangle here, like that. You know what I mean? So now we can use the ever so lovely SOHCAHTOA. So that's the hypotenuse. This is the side opposite our angle. This is the adjacent side. So we know it's, you know, we're going to be using sine and cos like that. So to find the x-axis, we're using the adjacent. So the x-axis is the hypotenuse, which is 1389, multiplied by cos of the angle, 78.6. And the y-axis is the same thing, right? Yeah, but with sine. But yeah, sometimes it gets messed up. So say it was in this direction, you'd think this would be like, if we were looking here and the eye went that way, you'd think this would be like straight up. So this would be the y. Why is that thing mad at me? I think this would be the y, but it's not, because this is like, you know, you're taking it from your origin. You're making presumptions. But we got lucky because it's in the positive direction. Anyway, so we put this in our calculator. Again, if you want to do it on the internet, it's freaking easy. You just like search up, I don't know, ignore what's on my recommended scientific calculator, Desmos calculator, and you put it in. You got your sines, you got your causes, but I'm not doing all that. So I'm going to do it on my calculator because it's easy. Cos 78.6. This one, 274.5 or 275 rounded up. This one, 1389 times sine 78.6. This one's going to be a bigger one, 1362. So now, scroll back up, we get our original coordinates, so minus 160 and 656. And because we're in the positive, we're heading positive, positive, I'm going to add them. So 275, minus 160, add 275, it's 115. And then 656 add 1362 is 2018. Oh shit. So that's our coordinates, 115, 2018. So now if we do slash locate structure stronghold, we get 112, 2000, which is pretty damn close to 115, 2018. You know, it's within 3 on the X and 18 on the Y. I mean the Z. So teleport ourselves there. Put ourselves in spectator. And there you go. It's right below us. Okay, get I spy. Got the coordinate. It's that freaking easy. Turn chunk borders off. Go. Obviously, if you want it to be more accurate, you have to use like more decimal places. You have to like instead of rounding like I did. So if I didn't round in all these places, like here, I took more accurate. You know, here it'd be much closer. You'd probably be bang on. Also, if you use like if you get more decimal places on here, which I'm not too sure how you actually do it. Don't know if you have to do like Shift F3. No. Control F3. No. Put myself back in. Oh no, maybe it's a Luna mod. F3 display. Coordinates, yeah, I want this. Direction. No, I want freaking show card. No, that's not it. Decimal coordinates. No, I want decimal. Flipping out. Maybe if I do it now. No, I don't want to do it. That's it. Wait, I'm pretty sure if you do like, if you take it and then you do F3C and you get oh yes, that gives it to like one more decimal place. So that gives it to 2 decimal places instead of 1 if you do F3 plus C. So that would have given us like a super accurate. That would have probably put us bang on, but I'm not doing it all again. So anyway, that's the basic tutorial. If you liked the video, hit that like and subscribe button so I can make more YouTube videos, so I can fund it, because I'm still living in my mum's and dad's house, and you know, I need subscribers because I'm trying to go full time on YouTube as a Minecraft professional gamer. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys.